Hello everyone and welcome to beautiful New York State here for the running of race 7 here at Watkins Glen. Nathan Stapleton and Diego Yepes on the front row. Of course, both of them showing to be road course veterans, well, road course aces, as Stapleton is a rookie, but he ran very well at Road America, of course getting involved with Porta in that incident, getting him on a 2-race probation. That has been cleared, and Diego Yepes, of course, your Road America winner last season, was running second at this year's Road America till he drove it too hard, went off the track, wrecked himself out. But of course, that doesn't mean anything. He is starting second once again, so both times this season he started on the front 2 rows at the road courses. You see back in third is Sam Picard in that 07 car, making it only his second start this season, as he has DNQ'd this car 2 other times. And Derek Hamill, the 97's team owner, there in that 25 car, he will be rolling off 4th. And of course, you see 2-time winner this season, Aiden Burkhart, in 5th. This is going to be a beautiful sunny day here in Watkins Glen on a Friday afternoon. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the early part of the season. Let's get racing. Engines fired here at Watkins Glen, and the crowd is getting ready to be on their feet for a nice 13-lap race here. Stapleton and Yepes, Picard, Hamill, Burkhart, Rogers, Kraft, Butcher, Smith, and Morris will be your top 10. You see the rest of the starting grid and the field roll on by here at Watkins Glen. Of course, Diego Yepes, you can't come to a road course without expecting this 77 car to be up front. But honestly, he has been one of the strongest drivers and most consistent all season long. If it wasn't for Road America, Yepes would probably be about 30 or maybe even a full race ahead of the field. He has been just that good this season. But another thing we want to talk about, starting in 36th, Jake Galloway, the first British-born driver here in the NSDCA. He will be rolling off in 36th, taking over for Harold Gustafson, as Gustafson will only be making one more start this season and possibly released from the 39 team, as he is not an active driver. Coming down the back straightaway, you see the next time they come down this long back straightaway, they will be hitting about 160, 170 into the hard double chicane of the bus stop. The right, left, left, and right that goes through in about a 5-second span. They'll be 2x2. 3 wide is dangerous through here. Even single file is pretty dangerous, as these guys can fly right on in there, spin out. And of course, they will come off of the corner and hit the carousel. And of course, the stock cars do not run the boot layout here, just so the track has a little bit more racing on it. So they will be coming right off of that into this long straightaway. So a poor exit on the carousel could really lose you maybe 2 or 3 positions. Hopefully next time they come down here, we'll be seeing some 2 and 3 wide racing like we've seen in the past here at Watkins Glen. But this is sure to be a great race. 36 drivers heading in. This is the start of the second half of the season. So make sure to pull those belts tight. Get ready for 13 laps, road course racing style, one of the most popular races in the NASCAR and NSDCA circuits. Stock car racing loves coming to road courses. But here we go. Coming through the final corners. Coming onto the straightaway. They're going to get it up to speed. Coming off of the corner. Stapleton and Yepes lead them down. And we're racing here at Watkins Glen. 2x2, you see the entire field. Tony Green's already going to make a huge move 3 wide. Stapleton, what a poor start for that team. And Diego Yepes moves to take position. Hamill around the outside into second, and Stapleton drops to third. You see Tony Green a little slow on the bottom, and of course the rest of the field spreading out. But it is down. Diego Yepes out in front, and ahead of the 2 PNC Derek Hamill racing cars of Derek Hamill and Nathan Stapleton, coming through the S's. Off the S's down the back straightaway for the first time today. You see single file, but 2x2. This is going to be dangerous into the corners. The field has already been strung out. So you see some great racing here. Yepes runs it wide. We'll have a bit of a flyby here as you see all 36 cars come through the bus stop into the carousel. 36 drivers. Yepes is going to lead them. Hamill is all over the back of him. Stapleton, Rogers, and I believe that is Sam Picard back there in 5th. All 36 cars fitting on this straightaway. Hamill looks to the outside. Nothing there. Can Hamill get back on Yepes down into turn number, I believe, 11, if we're counting the bus stop? Yepes runs it wide, and here comes Derek Hamill down the front straightaway. Drag race across the line. Derek Hamill looking to the inside of Diego Yepes. Can he hold on? Yepes is a strong road course racer, but Hamill's never had a win. They push together. Contact off of turn 1. And Yepes is in the wall. Hamill's up and over. Derek Hamill goes up and over. Stapleton's in it. Aiden Burkhart gets in it. Matty Porta flies in. Zachary DeLello into it. Jeff McReynolds, and now they're trying to get through. A stack up in the S's, and a big crash here to start off Watkins. And it is Jake Rogers. Who would have thought Rogers into the race lead? Butcher now around Picard. Picard has a lot of damage. Tyler Jones dives it in. Tyler Jones wide, but a lot of racing up front causes for a big crash here in the S's. Diego Yepes, the fan favorite for Watkins Glen, that will take his 77 out. Nathan Stapleton, your pole sitter. Nosler has damage. Brady Burkhart, AJ Jones, there must have been another incident. Huge damage for them. Aiden Burkhart, Derek Hamill flipped it over. Matty Porta, Justin Knight, and they're going to race it back to the line. It will be Jake Rogers in that 98 car, leading here at Watkins Glen. Then Butcher, Picard's battling, the rest of the field. A lot of damage. Alexander Rowe with some heavy damage to that 89. So a very, very large incident right away here at Watkins Glen is going to cost a lot of drivers good finishing positions, a lot of drivers their cars. Brady Burkhart, of course, last week's winner at Iowa, going to take that out. Aiden Burkhart, his brother, in it as well. Derek Hamill flipped it over. Matty Porta's not even going to be able to get up and around as he's just barely has enough momentum to get up the hill. You see everyone else is going to be snaking on through, but Jake Rogers, now your race leader. Butcher, Tyler Jones, Sam Picard, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So a very large hit. Matty Porta, Diego Yepes, both drivers who ran so well at Road America, were fan favorites to get up there and lead here. But aggressive driving by Derek Hamill and Diego Yepes right away will take out so many drivers. Porta, Derek Hamill, Aiden Burkhart, Brady Burkhart, AJ Jones, Fitzwater, Jonathan Wong, Diego Yepes, Nathan Stapleton, Justin Knight, and even more Kalen Nosler with damage. So we'll get a replay of this wild, wild incident there here at Watkins Glen. We'll get you guys back to the green flag here at Watkins. So you see Hamill is on the inside of Yepes, and they're going to go hard into this corner. And Diego definitely is not given room. So they make contact there, and then boom, just hit the wall. Hamill goes up and over, drags on his side. Aiden Burkhart runs into the back of him. Of course, they all stack in. Matty Porta flies in. Zachary DeLello with damage. And of course, big incidents there. We'll get another replay of what happened further up in this incident. So what this really was drivers just scattering. They're trying to get back on the track, hit the wall, back down, and they all just collide there. So Justin Knight comes in, and they just slide it on in. AJ Jones, Zachary Fitzwater fly on in. You're going to also see Aiden Burkhart, Derek Hamill made contact, Brady Burkhart. We'll get another replay of that angle. But a lot of cars torn up in a very big incident here in the S's. This is what happened here with Burkhart, Brady, and Shearer. They get around, slide around. Nosler runs into Hamill, and then they all just kind of stack in. So a lot of drivers torn up here. Very big incident for everyone. And a lot of drivers are going to be out of this race, but we still have over 10 laps to go when we go back racing, or about 9 to go when we go back racing. Should still be an exciting race to the finish. So we're going to go back green here at Watkins Glen with only about, it looks like 27 drivers, 26 drivers will be left. Jake Rogers will be leading them down with Ryan Butcher second, Tyler Jones third, Sam Picard fourth, and Alex Kraft fifth. And sixth is Morris, seventh Smith, eighth Kukulon, ninth Blake Maurice, and 10th Jacob Edson. 11th is Alexander Rowe, 12th DeLello, 13th Kaiser, 14th Bowers, 15th Friesen, 16th is Jefferson, 17th McReynolds, 18th Onjack, 19th Green, and 20th is Eli Bright. In 21st, Eves, 22nd Spurleytube, 23rd Zod, 24th Galloway, 27th will be Fitzwater. He's right now a lap down behind the 06. Kalen Nosler is 25th. Fitzwater is a lap down in 27th. Stapleton is one lap down in 34th, so those will be updated when we go across the line. But there are only, you see, Matty Porta, Justin Knight, Diego Yepes, all out. All are road course ringers, and all of them are out. Brady Burkhart, the Burkhart brothers both in it, AJ Jones as well, Jonathan Wong as well, Derek Hamill, so very big incident. Here we go. We're going to be coming back around to take the green flag. Rogers and Butcher lead us down. Green flag's back in the air here at Watkins Glen. And the field gets very stacked up. Look at that. Morris goes 3 wide. Try and look at this move. Patrick Smith, Sebastian Kukulon 4 wide into turn 1. That's not going to work. They saved it somehow. What a move. Kukulon tried hard to get to the inside. Did not work. Alex Kraft moves Butcher now. Patrick Smith up to 5th. Picard's going to drop back. He has damage, but here comes Ryan Butcher. Can Butcher get 2 wins in 3 races? Down the back straightaway. They are 4 wide once again further back. What a move by Blake Maurice. He goes wide to the inside. There's no way these guys are making it. Butcher almost hit the inside wall. And they all will. All 27 cars still on this track will make it through. Jake Rogers now in front. You see Tyler Jones 2nd. Ryan Butcher 3rd. Kraft and Smith your top 5. What a run there. But Jake Rogers, can he get the first win this season for Carter Friesen's Pedal to Metal Racing? But also Carson Bowers, his teammate Tyler Jones. This will be Jones's last season unless he starts becoming active in the series. And right now, this 19 car is up to 2nd defending. With Ryan Butcher, Kraft, and Patrick Smith battle for 4th and 5th. But right now, this top 3 battle is what we are looking at. Tyler Jones, Rogers goes wide. Here comes Jones. Now to the now right up to the back of him. But Jake Rogers is going to be out in front. Jones all over the back. Butcher in 3rd. Let's get a flyby through the S's here. You see 4th, 5th, and all the way back here at Watkins. Some very, very heavy racing. We'll get the ticker up. We'll have that going. But great racing here at Watkins Glen. Jake Rogers, Tyler Jones, Brian Butcher. We're not supposed to be the top 3 here this early in the race, but I guess they are now. Patrick Smith 5th. He is, with the plans of him possibly leaving Anj Auto by the end of the season, getting closer by the race. Patrick Smith really hoping this top 5, this top 10 will help for Anj Auto to get some upgrade points, get going. Tyler Jones and Ryan Butcher now side by side for the 2nd position. That's going to be the big battle there. Into the final corner. Butcher on the outside, Jones on the inside. They're battling as Jake Rogers tries to pull away. You see Jacob Edson up to 7th. But down the front straightaway, most drivers stay in single file, but a lot, you just got to watch for your turns. Sebastian Kukulon made his first top 10 and top 5 of the season last race at Iowa. Once again, right now in 8th, so that's good for him. You see Alexander Rowe in the 89. He is right now in the, I believe, 10th position, so Rowe could be getting a top 10. Great run for this team if he can do it. Then you see Randy Kaiser, Carson Bowers, Carter Friesen back there. Jeff McReynolds. There are the 2 defending top 2 of the series. Peter Onjak, Jay Jefferson. Right now, they have not shown any speed this season. Anything worthy of running well. You see 3 wide, possibly 4 wide into the bus stop. That's not going to work. And Picard gets turned off. And Johnny Zod. Picard goes flipping into the tire barrier. Johnny Zod in it as well. I believe that'll bring out a caution. You see Morris is going way to the bottom there, trying to get in. Edson will take the spot on him, but that will be a caution. So yellow flag is out. Rogers has pulled away. Butcher and Tyler Jones 2nd. And what a wild race we've had here at Watkins Glen. 2 cars already have gone over. We will most likely be restarting this race about lap 10, so we'll have a 3 or 4 lap dash to the finish. But what a race we've had so far. Jake Rogers, Ryan Butcher, Tyler Jones, Alex Kraft, and Patrick Smith will lead us back around. There's the damage done to the 71 car of Johnny Zod. A very big impact to his car. That'll mean his day is done after a strong start to the season. That will be his 3rd incident he's been in. So definitely not being a fan favorite here. Heavy damage to the 71 car. And Sam Picard, making only his 2nd start, thought this would be better, started up front, qualified for a top 10, and now this 07 car ends up flipping over on his roof in the bus stop. A huge and wacky race right now, but these guys have been fighting hard all race long. Let's get you guys the replay of what happened there to Sam Picard. So you're going to see here, Picard has Tony Green to the inside of him, and Matthew Eves in that 72 car, he's going to try to make it 3 wide. Now Picard is very slow, so they're all trying to get around him. Then they go 3 wide, he just loses it, and Johnny Zod just runs into the side of him, but the 07 car goes tumbling into the tires. Very huge hit, and he will be transported to the local hospital for further evaluation. Right now, the 07 team has said it's alright, he's awake and alert, no pain, but they are just taking precautions. Now let's look on board here with Johnny Zod. You see, that 07 car, he restarted top 5, he was very slow. but everyone's trying to get around him in a hurry. Now watch, on the inside, that 07 just gets in, hits the side of Spurley Tube, loses it. Zod really has nowhere to go and just spins in, but the 07 car you hear flipping wildly. Huge hit. We'll get an onboard with Sam Picard as well. Take a look out of the rear instead of Sam Picard. You have Tony Green. He gets to the inside. Matthew Eves is going to dive to the inside. Look at the straight line speed difference with that damage. Riley Spurley Tube drives on in. Now we'll get the front bumper, but he just runs into the side of Spurley. Then Zod spins up in front of Zod. You see that car flip wildly, hits hard on the tire barriers on the driver's side. So hopefully Sam Picard will be alright. Look at this, from the lead. An issue on Jake Rogers is going to put him, he's going down pit road in that 98 car, which will hand the lead over to Ryan Butcher. Oh my gosh. That will change everything for the 98 team. He was in position to win this race, and now an issue under the hood on the 98 car is going to bring him down pit road. That will end it. You also see Zod on pit road, but Ryan Butcher might have just gone on to win this race. This could be a huge upset and a very good thing for AJR Racing. Alright, we are back here at Watkins Glen as Jake Rogers had to dive down pit road. We're going to have a 4-lap race to the finish. Still would be room if we have a caution before lap 11. Basically, if we have another spin on this restart, we will be able to line them up for 1 to go as it's 2 pace laps. Ryan Butcher will be starting in front with Tyler Jones 2nd, Alex Kraft 3rd, Patrick Smith 4th, Morris 5th, then Edson 6th, Kukulon 7th, Blake Maurice 8th, Kaiser 9th, and Bowers 10th. Then Rowe, Friesen, McReynolds, Peter Onjak, and Jay Jefferson, your top 15. Then Bright, Green, Spurley Tube, Gustafson, and Eves top 20. Nosler, DeLello, Stapleton, Fitzy, and Jake Rogers round out the back with a few lap cars in there. I'm not going to stress on that right now, but here we go. Coming off of the corner, Ryan Butcher is going to lead the field down, and we are racing once again here at Watkins Glen. Edson dives to the inside. Edson's trying to make up a few spots, get a top 5 finish for Monster Motorsports. That'd be big. Sebastian Kukulon dives it in. He's going for another 3-wide move. Edson and Morris are going to make contact. Saves it from hitting the wall, but Morris is going to be very unhappy with Edson after that. That's going to lose Morris 7-8 spots there in that 55 car after a race he should have been top 10 in. And that's going to be a bit of anger between them. Look at Alex Kraft. Kraft has been noted as a road course specialist, but at Road America he had nothing, qualified last. He's up here going for 2nd position on Tyler Jones. Goes wide, cuts it through the grass a bit, but you see the rest of the field single filing out. Kraft remains 3rd with Butcher and Jones up front. Jones walks it very wide. Kraft could get a move. Blake Maurice for the top 5 on Kukulon. Kaiser 7th, Edson 8th. Morris now back to 11th. He's not going to be happy at all with Jacob Edson. But it's all Ryan Butcher out in front right now. Jones, Kraft, Patrick Smith, Blake Maurice, your top 5. Can anyone catch and pass this 01 car? It's going to have to be big, especially with the damage on that 19 car. Would be an issue. But down the front straightaway they go for the next, that'll be the 11th time this race. We have 3 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. Everyone gets out single file. Butcher goes very, very wide. And here comes Tyler Jones. He's going to have the momentum side by side through the S's if he can get there. But that brought Tyler Jones right back to the bumper of this 01 car. Alex Kraft, don't forget about him. And what about Patrick Smith? Smith really needs a win, especially if he wants to help Anj Auto turn around before he leaves at the end of the season. Everyone stays single file, but the bus stop is the big passing zone. Who will make that move and go through? Who will go wide in the bus stop? It looks like both of the leaders did. Everyone else goes through. Rowe goes wide further back, and that's going to be side by side there. Edson got out of line, and Morris now looking for 10th on Alexander Rowe. But down the back straightaway, side straightaway, I don't know what straightaway this is. But down the straightaway once again, we're coming to the 2 laps to go. The field is starting to get a little antsy further back. But right now it's all Ryan Butcher out in front. As long as there is no caution. Right now, if we have a caution, the race is over. Down the front straightaway, we stay green. We are still green. Top 5 have pulled away from 6th on back. Kaiser now is up to 6th battling with Edson. Morris, I believe, has made his way back into the top 10. But it's all Ryan Butcher. Ryan keeps walking it wide. And this could be it. Here comes Tyler Jones. Jones to the inside on that 01 car. No, he hits the rumble strips. That's going to lose him momentum. This brings Alex Kraft right back into this battle. A 3-car race to the finish, but do not count out Patrick Smith or Blake Maurice. Alex Kraft is going to try to size it up and dive it into the bus stop here. That's what he's going to do. Another try on Tyler Jones. Jones cuts it short. Patrick Smith now jumps to the outside on the 36. Tries to get there. Maurice goes all the way to the outside. It looks like no one's going to be able to catch Butcher unless he screws up turn 1 once again, and Tyler Jones has fallen very far back. You see the damage on the front of that 19 car. That is possibly screwing him over on these long straightaways, especially how Butcher can hammer down the throttle very quickly. AJR Racing has been a struggling team this season. Butcher was outside of the top 30 until Gateway when he won. And now he could go 2 for 3 races. White flag is out here at Watkins Glen. Battle for third is now Patrick Smith diving to the inside of Alex Kraft. And that will be Smith. Smith clears Kraft into third. Kraft will look for the crossover, and that he will get. Kraft definitely wants to finish third. Top 5 would be great for this team, but right now, Butcher and Tyler Jones out in front. This is going to be the battle for the win. Ryan Butcher has been strong since that restart. Tyler Jones does not have the car under him to catch up with that 01 car. Butcher will have to really screw up. He just has to hit his marks. The bus stop was possibly the last place he could screw up. They go through the grass. Tyler Jones, he's going to be there. He walks the carousel wide. Can he get the momentum off the corner? I don't think he will. Down the back straightaway. The second back straightaway for the final time. Smith is now battling Maurice. Tyler Jones is a little too far back for Butcher. And into the final 2 corners they go. Ryan Butcher, he has never won a race this season. He teamed up, switched to Ford, and now he won the Clash. He won Gateway, and he's going to win here at Watkins Glen. Tyler Jones, Kraft, Maurice takes 4th, and Patrick Smith 5th. The rest of the field cycles across the line. What a race here. Kaiser in 6th, Edson 7th, Kukla on 8th, Bowers 9th, Morris 10th. A great run by Alexander Rowe, finishes 12th in his second start this season. Jeff McReynolds 13th, Onjak from 32nd to 14th. You also see Jake Galloway, the British-born driver in his first career race, finishes 19th, but Jake Rogers goes from 1st to 20th after that late pit stop that screwed him over. What a race. We have multiple crashes, a few flips even. But it was an exciting race, and it is Ryan Butcher picking up his 2nd career win this season. Great job to this 01 team. They're definitely going to be celebrating in Victory Lane later on. But thank you guys so much for watching here at Watkins Glen. Next race will either be Charlotte or the All-Star race, depending on time restraints. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys at the next one.